community.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee.
And you have to have the head to wear the hat.
I definitely have the head for this hat.
And these are creations from Alba, Opal, Fiber Magic.
Hi. Mini-Me says hi, Fiber.
We love our hats,
And here
of course.
comes Shadow, who is suspect.
Is suspect for the cat accident.
Suddenly I don't feel so lucky, except I have my lucky hat on. Thanks to Fiber. Look at it. It's so cool, Fiber. You know, I like the frog in front, but I was thinking to myself, Fiber, that I should have the frog behind my head, because you should be looking in all directions for good luck. So I'll be looking this way, and Froggy will have my back.
We are not exactly sure, but somebody was majorly kind of illish, and we had a cleanup operation on aisle whatever. And it was unpleasant.
Eyes in the back of my head. Hey, you got to, you know. So thank you so much. You know, I think that hat was worth much more than you charged me for. So, you know, I'll be in touch with you.
Oh, thank you, Sunny, for that.
Such great
Suspect
work. And there's very
number
cool
2.
symbols on the hat. Mr. O, do you want to kind of show them around? There's an acorn, a horseshoe, a clover. It's so awesome.
There's the clover. There's the horseshoe.
Well, Sonny is also suspect. He is not out of the woods on this one. And
there's the dollar sign.
Needless to
there's
say, somebody with a lucky hat stepped in it. And sadly,
There was a bit of cleanup.
there was a bit of cleanup.
Thank you, Sunny, or Shadow.
Do you see it? Anyway.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
and then the
And
first
it's Sunny
flight.
here.
Oh, and somehow the camera became unadjusted too.
No.
So I'm going to try to adjust that.
All right. Well, I'm going to get started with the card for the collective. I'm going to get.
So
that
thanks for your
shuffled.
patience, everyone.
Yeah, we apologize because Mr. O's got to work too, so
I know. So
we're going to get rolling.
Our
I'm
time has
putting
been
Mini-Me
cut
up here
into.
for now because, as usual with Sunny here, I have no room. The froggy is adorable. Actually, it's Toady, really. It's a lucky toad with the coin in the mouth, you know? That's the idea. Because it's the lucky Chinese toad. I love it.
But Banshee wants you to know she's nobody's toady.
That's right.
So how is everybody doing? Hi, Rajaswari has joined us. Hi there. Yeah, that's my head knocking into them, and that sensation's not very pleasant, but at least it makes some nice tones.
Pull a card.
I'm
Any
too
card.
tall for where they're hanging.
They're all upright.
Alrighty. Ooh.
What you got?
I guess it is your day. The Hermit.
Ooh, it's my card.
But you weren't able to hide away from that
No.
stuff. On
No,
the...
I could not. But you know what the Hermit says
Hi,
after
Raj.
all of that cleanup? Time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection and cleanups. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life.
Nice.
Well, yes, you know, take a step back, take a time out. It's during these quiet moments, it's in the silence, you know, that we can find great wisdom, that epiphanies can come to you, that messages from Spirit can be received. Take time out. We all need it.
And the Hermit also vibrates heavily to 9, which is sort of like a magnification of the Trinity, or however you believe of the power of 3. You may or may not actually, but so it's sort of like 3 times 3 times 3.
And did I mention that fiber also included this great invocation here? I really love that fiber, and you did, of course, something little for my chakra doll as well. And so putting her magic in is just a bonus. I feel so blessed, and I thank you so much, Fiber Magic. You just
okay.
don't
Do you
know.
see that?
Huh? Yeah.
So
that's why I'm commenting. Hi, Roger. Sorry.
Do go to fibermagic.com if you'd like to order your own wonderful hats or see some of the other really cool designs and items that they have there.
And if you have an idea, throw it at Fiber. She customs stuff. So
that was this one. The history of my hat,
right.
Which of course I've mentioned before, is I was going to the Parliament of the World's Religions last August, and I really wanted to be kind of stylish, and Fiber delivered.
Mr. O, why don't you shuffle the deck for our first reading,
right.
which is Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Happy to see everybody here at Happy Hour. It was such a devastating week. Fiber, Mr. O told me that you and your collectives were safe during the hurricane. I'm glad to hear that. What a horrible disaster this is. Just beyond comprehension. So let's all think about the people who were affected by the hurricane and continue to be effective, because there's just so much cleanup now. Oh, could you hand me my card? I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. And you're right, Nicole. Fiber does seem extremely chill for being suspect number 2.
Viper? You mean Sunny?
I mean Nicole.
Oh,
Nicole, Fiber does seem rather chill. I'm just commenting to Nicole. I'm sorry.
oh, that Fiber seems chill?
I changed that. That Sunny seems chill.
You said Fiber twice.
Okay, you know what? You make me nervous. Like that Alice Cooper song. You make me nervous.
I'm just trying to keep you on point. Point.
You
Here,
over scrutinize me.
Where's my point?
Leave me alone. I've been through enough this morning, and I don't have more coffee.
We both have. Don't think I wasn't cleaning up there.
I cleaned up more than you.
Oh my gosh.
I did.
You clean out crevices in a tennis shoe.
Say no more. Don't speak of those things.
Let's roll. This is
okay, I'm
Happy
trying.
Hour.
Nicole, I agree with you.
Bring us down.
Sunny looks really chill there. Where is my mind?
Nothing is going to bring us down at Happy Hour.
There's no standby for bickering because I don't have that button set up anymore.
How about for Happy Hour we say stand by for snickering?
Maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay,
Yeah, look,
Nicole.
he's even got to take the tabletop here. It's like, hey, I'll take that.
Nicole, the 7 of Wands.
Ooh, nice.
The happy message is keep standing up for yourself. Keep standing up for what you know is your right, what it is you really feel challenges you. And it may be at this time that there are some challenges that are serious enough for you to have to really hold your place in line, hold the line, and defend what you feel really needs to be defended.
Nicole, and you probably realize this yourself, or you should. You are your own best advocate. You are the person who can, that can empower yourself to rise above the things in your life that trying to bring you down. You have a protective energy around you right now. I want you to realize that. Especially when I see this card at Happy Hour, and because of the way it's depicted, it almost looks like she's protected by a sphere, a globe of energy around her. Keep reinforcing that. Keep reinforcing that and stand tall against those things in your life that are always trying to drag you back down where you don't want to be anymore. So I like that. And you, Spirit is saying right now, are in a good place. So just keep reinforcing that. I love
There's
it.
a sense of real positivity here that you don't always find in the other examples of the Seven of Wands, and I think part of it is just because it seems like there's a crystal ball or a serene image that surrounds there. So take that also too, is that sometimes fighting back or standing up for yourself can also have a sense of serenity about it too. Maybe because you know you're doing what you need to do.
Good luck with that.
And we're really filling up quick, so I'm not sure, but we might have to
Andrea,
address closing the list.
Hi, Andrea. Hi, Kara. Hi, Jackie. Jackie
And
was
Naya,
already here. Jackie
and
is
Naya
next,
has joined
right?
us.
So let's see. Siama, Raj, and Naya, Bay, Kara, and Andrea. Let's add her.
I'm wondering if that's like about 10 or 12, right? Because I have to go to work today, so I'm not sure if I can do any more than that.
Yeah, we're up to 12 now. Just relax. We're getting there. We will add Andrea.
We'll close the list after another 10 show up.
Yeah. Start singing and somebody might show up.
If I sing well enough, some might go away.
He's so bad. But we had a bad start this morning, so
I
thought
just-
everything was going
I
well.
just don't. I think 13 is about enough because I think that's clearly going to take
We
us.
have 12, so 13.
I'm looking at what Violet says, so I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I didn't count Violet.
I'm looking at what she says.
Well, she's counting herself, and I
Okay.
said I didn't
Hey,
count
you bickered
Violet.
with me for something I said. I'm going to bicker with
Oh
you
my
for something you
gosh.
said.
I'd say one more. I'm not going to deny one more.
It'd be a shame if I didn't get to do all the things I need to do before I go to work.
Yeah, it would. Maybe I'd take care of it.
Oh, you're going to make my sandwich and lunch? No,
No,
you're
I'm
not.
going to set up for my show and do it.
I wasn't talking about that.
Ooh. For Jackie. The Lovers. Look at that beautiful, vibrant card. Fiery card in a way. A lot of passion there. A lot of passion, to move yourself in a positive direction. And to move in a direction with love in your heart and passion. What? Now what? Oh!
Why don't you pay attention to your reading?
Well, then stop distracting me from that. Two
I
choice.
can't stop you from distracting
Why
me.
don't you go ahead? There.
Why? You weren't done.
Not done.
I wait until you're done.
You're going to waste time when we could be reading for people, so go for it.
You're good at ignoring me with the text other times. How come you couldn't this time? This is a bonus value-added service that you're getting right now. Okay, so it's the Lovers, and she's going to play it hard. Jackie, what the Lovers means is that there is a serious question about the things that you really like or the things that maybe you might like more. Maybe you're comfortable with where the status quo is, but sometimes something else shows up and maybe presents an alternative that you could feel really strongly drawn to too. This suggests what that evaluation might be, because when you really do try to evaluate them, you may find that some choices clearly have some consequences that the others don't have, but the others have some too that likewise. So it really could be talking about a judgment call about things that you really have really strong feelings about.
Jackie, make your decisions and choices with love in your heart, and you can't go wrong. I think here this is, there's a harmony going on in this card, and I kind of feel that the harmony sometimes is, I think maybe Mr. O has mentioned before, it's about opposite energies in a way, coming together. And maybe you didn't say that, maybe
Not
you didn't.
this time.
But the thing is that I think the opposite energies, in this case, are head and heart. And they're operating in tandem for you to make the right choices and the right moves for yourself in your life right now. So Spirit says, do it.
Do it.
Good luck with that.
Do it well.
Do it with love in your heart. and in your head. All right.
Your shuffle or mine?
It is yours. That's why I moved them that way. Libra, you are up.
Alrighty. So next week, happy hour will be at 4 p.m. I'm doing a flip switch on my shift, and I'll be working in the morning.
You're welcome, Jackie.
You are welcome.
Right, next week, 4 p.m., happy hour, because of his work schedule.
There'll be other announcements, of course.
But we will be here.
Yeah, we will be here. But the last Saturday in October, we won't, because we're reading cards at the Detroit Witches Ball. We've done this for several years. I think we missed last year because we did a different event.
No, I think the beauty of this hat is I can turn it whatever way I want. I could turn it so that...
Libra.
The horseshoe's in front now.
And I'm not surprised. It's the Six of Pentacles. The idea that maybe there's a flux going on right now. A lot of times people have a saying these days, you have to give a little to get a little. And this may be expressing the idea that Spirit says, if there are things that you really need right now or you really want, whether it's desire or need, you may have to be prepared to move things around a little bit to create that energy. So we could be talking about higher ticket items that you need, like maybe you need to replace a refrigerator or some sort of appliance, but you also need to make sure you got that covered or you can reimburse it easily. So this is bringing that kind of energy there. It doesn't have to be about something, household items you buy. This could be talking about, more abstract concepts too. What is it that you give to people that maybe people should also reflect back to you, or vice versa?
Well, this is a card of even-handed treatment in a way. You treat people with respect, you get it back. You give to others, you get it back. This is just a card of such a nice flow of energy, Libra. I think it's perfect too for Libra season. Just this idea of give and take. Don't be embarrassed or feel bad about taking from others who are willing to give to you. Don't turn it down. There's a flow of energy here, in receiving that. And then, you will send something out too, and it will just keep perpetuating itself. And I really love this card. Spirit says, enjoy this kind of energy right now and really feel a part of that flow.
All right. And yeah, it is a good card for the harvest season kind of idea.
Indeed. All right, thank you. And we're on Lena now. Hi, Lena.
Hey, Lena.
Let's see what we have for you. It's a repeat.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the Seven of Wands.
I know. Well, Lena, I think that Spirit is saying this is a time where you're going to be able to stay on top of things. If you feel like life has been a little bit chaotic or out of control, everybody vying for your help or assistance, or pressuring you for money or whatever the case may be, to do more work, things are going to, you're going to be in a better position now. Things are starting to get better, and I feel like you're going to be able to stay above things. Sometimes that involves setting some boundaries and saying no to things. No is not an unhappy thing. Not all the time. Sometimes no can bring happiness. So Spirit is saying set those boundaries, and everything will start, you'll start feeling you've got the handle on things better.
It's more or less inferred that, this is something that maybe you have to do on your own, that there may be people who, to some degree, are supporting you in your efforts to be in charge or to, make certain decisions that kind of keep your energy where you want it to be protected, that kind of sense. So this really, though, does feel like this is something you have to take care of on your own. You have to stand up for. It may be a very personal issue or matter of some sort, but it really feels like there's an exaltation of sorts because of that bubble effect and the idea of the Seven of Wands saying you are in charge. You are your own master at this time. And no matter how things may end up going, you're always going to have a sense of that, you were the person who showed responsibility in the way you needed to. Hi, Mysterious Queen.
Hi, Mysterious Queen. We'll add you to the list, and then sadly we got to close the list, even though...
Well, Violet had already done that, actually.
Well, we're putting Mysterious Queen on the list.
Thanks for your understanding.
All right. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We got a little bit of a late start, and Mr. O has to go to work, but we're going to fit you in, Mysterious. And we close the list now. We had a catastrophe here of sorts, a cleanup.
Cleanup on Isle Feline.
And Fiber, when you said the hats were squeezing our heads, no. It's the cats that are...
Well, I think they were squeezing something of their own.
Oh, stop it. That was bad.
But it was
All right.
true.
And speaking of Fiber, we are on Fiber, I believe.
Yes, we are.
Fiber.
Whoops.
All right. Was it your shuffle for Fiber?
It doesn't matter, Barb.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. You can shuffle for Carl.
That's fine.
It's the Knight of Wands. Bang that drum, Fiber.
I love it.
It's the Knight of Wands. So you are, on the move. You are on the move. You have a goal in mind. And, and it's going to be... And it's something that's really exciting you. You're very enthusiastic about it. And Spirit is saying, go. Just go. You've got the green light here. You know what you want. And now is the time to pursue it with all the enthusiasm and joy you can muster.
Well, those nights are always about movement. And I'm getting a specific kind of flash that says that maybe there's an opportunity to press your luck, press your advantage, with some of your concerns, maybe in terms of publishing or some other things. Like now may be a moment where you may be able to impart a message, because of course the knight is about his bravery and charisma and confidence. So I think you are moving towards a moment where you could make an approach or an overture to somebody in terms of what you do, your creative functions. Well, I get it.
I think that this is a creative project or goal, obviously, and it's something that you will be very enthusiastic about. Good luck with that. See you later, Jackie.
All right.
And we are on Carl.
And we really are very happy, of course, I'm sure everybody is, that everything worked out for you with the storm. Some other areas did not.
Have you heard anything from your circle of people who were affected badly?
Are you talking about North
Carolina?
Carolina?
Or whatever.
No, as Fiber mentioned, the Everglades folks did okay.
That's good.
I thought you were talking
I
about
thought you
my
mentioned
relatives
something
in North
about
Carolina.
somebody in North Carolina.
Those are my relatives. But of
Oh.
course, Oberon Zell lives in North Carolina.
Do they have no power, your relatives?
Nobody said that. They
Okay.
only said that they were marked
You
safe.
talked to somebody who said their power went out, I think.
Oh, that's Marla, and I don't
Okay.
know that where she's at exactly.
Oh, okay.
Fiber might know, but I don't remember. Thank you. I didn't think Marla was in Florida, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. Well,
She had
Georgia,
no
like I
power.
said, North Carolina, the Carolinas, a lot of places lost power. Even Angel Rivera said lights were flickering, in his neck of the woods. So we got some wind yesterday. I was surprised how breezy it was,
Thank
and it
you.
was pretty constant, but nothing like what others are facing.
So that's Florida, right? Jacksonville.
Ah, okay.
All right, Carl, look at this. You're the Emperor.
Wow, we got the Knight of Wands for fiber and the Emperor. A lot of power here.
So you're a power team, you guys.
You are, of course, but you rule, Carl.
Yeah, but you're calling the shots, at least at this time. And it's more in a relaxed way. It's more casual in a way. You sort of are looking at what your next moves are, kind of in a way that maybe, Fiber is too, but maybe you're a little bit more relaxed than Fiber might be, because maybe you know that to some degree you got people. The Emperor always has a sense of really being able to be confident that the counsel that you're given is wise and trustworthy, that you can trust it, kind of thing. And so even if there are not specific plans, at this time, the Emperor always is thinking steps ahead. It's like the 12th dimensional chess thing, because he is holding a pawn in his hand. Did you already?
Well, aside from just saying you rule, I would say it's something that comes to mind today for some reason, Carl, is quiet leadership. This is like you don't have to raise a ruckus. You don't have to scream and shout. You don't have to badger or push. This is just leading in quiet ways, in subtle ways, just nudging people in the right directions, motivating them, encouraging them, inspiring them. I think in terms of that kind of leadership with this card. And Spirit wants you to consider the ways in which you can exhibit a quiet form of leadership.
All right, Carl. The velvet glove.
Luck with that.
Or as I once said to somebody, the claw of regret.
The claw of regret. Angel Rivera. We're up to Angel now. All right. Is there a bell going on there in the background, he asks. What? Get some wind. Yeah.
Well, there is a chime that occasionally chimes, but I don't know if there's a specific bell going on right now. Normally it just chimes when my fat head hits it when I'm walking by. It's right over here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving much, but I don't know. Maybe it's our air conditioner whistling a little bit. I don't know. The whoosh coming out of it.
Well, goodness gracious, wishing well for everybody, especially, those who are older and maybe have, special situations where it's not so easy to just get up and move to a safer location.
Oh, boy.
I can't imagine what it is at this moment. I don't know. You guys got good hearing, and I don't. I'm actually stuck with only one working hearing aid right now. More on that later.
Well, Mr. Rivera, you've got the Nine of Swords. So, this is one of those great Spinmeister times where we spin it. But no, the Nine of Swords here, I think, if you look at that hubbub above this person's head, I think in terms of quiet the noise. Quiet the noise around you right now that's either distracting you, making you feel some anxiety. It's time, maybe this harkens back to the card for the collective, the Hermit. It's time to quiet the noise and, seek solace within. Recognize that some of the things that are going on out there, wherever out there is. And we have a lot to feel anxious about, with politics and other things going on in the world. But quiet the noise right now. I think that's what Spirit wants you to do.
Spirit says that maybe there have been, some strong feelings that feel like suffering or oppression, or sometimes just the feeling of helplessness that, you can't always help everybody. You can't always manage every single situation you'd like to. And in fact, sometimes it's not necessarily meant for you. but your heart is so big, you want to be able to help everybody you care about. And yet Spirit says sometimes, you suffer in silence because those other people are the ones that have to figure out their own course. And so Spirit acknowledges that suffering in you is real because you do care and you want to change things. And sometimes we all have to just wait for change to happen. We can't necessarily be that change that we think we can. Sometimes everyone else has to be that change.
Mr. O spun it so nicely. That was really good. And all I can say is if you cannot find that peace without right now, find it within. Find it within. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
I almost brought tears to my own eyes about that.
There you go.
Alrighty.
And we are on Preeti, I believe. Hi,
Thank
Preeti.
you. You're welcome. Hi, Preeti.
You're very welcome.
So I was at the dentist the other day, and they were just doing a routine cleaning, and they knocked out a filling. I'm not in any pain, so I'm not sure why, but I have to go back this week now to get them to put in a new filling. Preeti. You have the Ten of Swords. This will call all of our powers of major spin. Because, of course, the Ten of Swords is following the Nine of Swords.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
It is kind of like we're just moving along. But Preeti, I think Spirit would be trying to say that sometimes no matter how much you regret the actions of others or how much you may feel others have really disappointed you, it's not so much feeling bad for people who have problems. It's feeling bad for people you feel like have kind of taken a chunk out of your soul. And so you feel bad about that, but still at the same time, Spirit really wants you to know you need to just keep moving in your own positive direction. If it is meant to be that others will realize what's happened and walk with you into the sun, so shall it be. But it may not be that way, but Spirit wants you to comfort yourself and to heal yourself from what has happened.
Well, look at how bright and light that card is, number one. For it being the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of light in that card. And I think what it's really trying to say is, see, you're back. Your back is you're facing away now from the negative stuff that has happened to you. Right now you are moving more towards the light. Things are going to get better. Whatever is past is past. Whatever hurts and betrayals that, you may feel some lingering pangs and stings from, it's time to let them go. Spirit says there's better days ahead. There's light ahead. And also the knowledge and wisdom that sometimes the pain of past experience leaves us with. And so we are wiser, we are stronger, we rise, and we move forward.
All right.
Good luck with that.
Have a good day, Preeti.
And it's Siama. Hi, Siama. Hey, we're moving through that list.
You're welcome.
I'm amazed. No, I'm not, because I knew we would. Hey, you're very welcome, Preeti. All right, Siama. Whoa. Ooh. It's the moon. The moon. Everybody loves a mystery. Depending on what it is, of course. So I think there's some mystery and intrigue. Spirit is saying that this is a good time, this time of year, to really dive deep and seek answers, seek solutions, seek direction, seek wisdom. This is a time to dispel any of the dark corners in your life and find knowledge and wisdom, and trust that your intuition will guide you to what you need to know.
There's also a sense here maybe that you're just connecting on a deep emotional level with maybe what you might feel are differing aspects of yourself. Like maybe you feel there's a way you behave that represents your personality, but then there's a way that you are just inward that is maybe a truer part of your personality. So maybe this is a time for you to connect also with that, but also realize too that this card could have symbolic value and say that things that maybe you wonder about coming to be, maybe wishes of a sort, may take time, but not a great amount of time. There may just be a sense of a cycle of a moon's phase, or maybe a little longer, and maybe something you've really been wondering about, you may come to realize what that is, or it may actually manifest.
Pay attention to your dreams and signs and,
Nice.
little signs and symbols that you see that, you really feel have some meaning or message for you. And then meditate on that and see what, and come up with the wisdom you need right now. I think it's a beautiful card for happy hour. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
And I wanted to take this moment for a public service
Good luck,
announcement.
Sienna.
And just say that, of course, our show, TFT Tarot for Today, is not Vatican approved. The Pope has recently come out decrying, people who are still using, occult and metaphysical techniques.
Are you kidding me?
You do know this.
I may have seen it.
It just came
can't remember now. I'm going to switch to the acorn.
Which is, the contrast is, of course, because last week he was speaking about interfaith and he was being inclusive of, our paths or in general. And then this week he says, but, don't be relying.
The Pope gonna Pope.
That's right.
Well, I don't want to get political here. We should not. But I just wanted to say that I just saw an article that stated that there's some evangelical leader that J.D. Vance is meeting with, that is doing an event with, that is claiming Kamala Harris used witchcraft to get the advantage at the last debate. So I'm just going to throw that out there and leave it there. But good grief.
All right, Raj, this card, Rajaswari, is for you. Spirit says there's...
Kara, you silly.
That could be very true, Kara. I'm pretty sure about it.
All right.
Just...
Beautiful card. Who is this for? It's
Rajaswari.
Rajaswari. Wow. You got the Ace of Cups.
Right.
Go ahead.
So, Rajaswari, Spirit is saying that maybe something is beginning or will be beginning that really promises to give you something very heartfelt. It could be a new relationship. It could be a relationship with a child that comes into your presence somehow. It could be a relationship of unconditional love that you feel with your family for whatever reasons, or people that you worship with or go to school with, or anywhere in your life. It's really saying Spirit wants you to open yourself up to the sense of a healing heart as well, that the healing heart really brings peace and love. And so even if we're only talking about yourself, it's what you need to keep in mind in certain ways.
Something that will bring you love, ignite your passion, bring you joy, is coming into your life, and happiness. It will inspire you, it'll inspire you. This could be anything, like he said, a new beginning of some sort in your life that's going to make you incredibly happy. And like this woman in the card here, or like holding a little precious newborn infant, we must handle it with care. Look how delicately, these hands are holding or bracing that heart. We must handle it with care and realize that our joy needs to grow. We need to allow it the space to grow, and we need to handle it delicately in order for it to do so. We don't want to squeeze it like our hats are squeezing our heads today. No, we're just kidding. But it's a beautiful card for happy hour, the beginning of joy and happiness to return in your life from perhaps an interpersonal relationship, a romance, or some happy news from family or friends, something that's really going to inspire you and move you in a much more positive direction. Good luck with that.
All right.
Good luck, Rajaswari. That's really nice. And now we're on Naya. That.
Naya Bay. Hi, Naya. And tomorrow we'll be back for actual questions. Our Sunday show is from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join us to get your questions answered or get a general reading. It's pretty busy. We can usually take maybe about 20 readings in that span. So come and get your spot. Listen to our moderator. Make sure that you leave a question or that you will be present at the time that your turn is up. Otherwise, we may have to skip you and move on. Alrighty.
It's the world. Nice card. Step on through that portal. Let's call it a portal. And finish something that you have started, complete something, and be ready for the next adventure. You're ready to step through because something you're done with in your life, whether it's something positive, something negative, you're finally putting something to a close, a successful conclusion. And you're moving forward now, and things will feel new. It's hard to always say with the world what the future holds, but it's saying that once you complete a cycle, once you complete a project or goal, something that you are working on, or something that you need to maybe move past in your life now, you will be ready for the next big stage.
The world, of course, represents the idea that the cycle has ended because it is the last card in the Major Arcana. And the Major Arcana really talks about a whole progress of our soul or progress of ourselves as we move through stages that bring us understanding or knowledge that we need to know. So with this card, you have sort of culminated what that process has been. And it doesn't mean that everything is going to be hunky-dory. It most likely means a new cycle will begin, Naya, and that cycle will build from the cycle you have just completed. And even if it doesn't feel exactly like that, this card denotes that there was a sense of completion that met your standards for being about right. Perfect could be a word you apply, or near perfect could be a word you apply. But however you want to look at that, you feel, like it worked out the way you wanted it to for the most part.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
And you are pulling for Kara.
Hey, Kara.
And Andrea.
Even though you almost didn't wake up in time, you made it here for the reading.
You made it.
And I apologize for getting a little uppity about, running out of time. It's okay. My boss will understand.
He'll be on time.
I know I will.
Just ignore him.
It's kind of a busy day there.
Oh, that's right. You're doing that. Not AI. That, what is it
3D
called?
printing.
3D printing demonstration.
But we have a real bare staff. Normally we have more staff on a Saturday, and we don't. So I expect to be pretty busy.
Well, I'll be thinking of you as I continue to clean my shoe.
That's nice. Play that song by John Lennon. Should I sing it?
Go ahead.
It's on his last album. I don't know if I can get the tune right. It's called Cleanup Time.
Oh my God.
It's cleanup time. I can't do it. Sorry.
Okay.
And basically, I think it was like sort of a post-Beatles, appraisal in his life, I believe.
Kara, what do we have? Oh my goodness, a repeat card.
Kara, Spirit is giving you the Lover's card. I went first the last time on it.
Oh, that's right. That was when we bickered.
Yeah, that's when you
We
pretty much
bickered with
forced
the
me.
Lover's card. So appropriate.
Yes.
But no, Kara.
What did Fiber say, or Carl said? True soulmates in action.
Well, this is such a nice harmonizing card, too. And I often think of, this harmony between not just you and others, and I'm not discounting that, believe me. Spirit is saying if you open your heart to love right now, you never know who will come through that door, right? So be open and being receptive to accepting people, as they are, and determining yourself if you are open to a relationship with them. But really, I also feel here, are you open to the various aspects of self at this time? What about your shadow side? Is this time of year too? This is a time where we could work on integrating and harmonizing the various aspects of ourselves that don't always play nice together. But, maybe Spirit is saying this is the time to make it happen.
Fiber, I started to hear the words in my head. But actually, this one here said something about love and then door. And of course, I immediately thought of when love comes knocking at your door, just open up and let it in. It's gonna be a magic carpet ride. So little girl, now don't you run and hide. That's enough.
That's Mr.
Okay.
Oh, now he feels he can sing.
That's my serenade to you, Kara,
Aww.
because this is talking about choices and also opportunities. And a lot of times we don't say that this represents an opportunity to make a choice. And maybe the choice is just really going with what you already know about, what you feel is already in your life. But it also may include something you don't know about, something that maybe has an attraction for you. Whether it's good or bad, you have to put all of that into that equation.
That's what we have for you. Great card, Kara.
Thank you.
So if got to get a repeat card, that's not a bad one to get at happy hour. All right. We're on Andrea now. Hi, Andrea.
I got a bravo for my singing. Thank you. It's better than the other time I was singing. This was ages ago, and somebody in the coven said to their child, pianissimo. And the child said, what does that mean? And he said, softly. Like, yes, you don't like me singing loud. You're welcome, Kara.
Wow, Andrea, look at that.
Oh my.
You've
We're
got
getting
them.
a lot of major arcana, and you get one of the best ones, the Magician.
Yeah. Yeah, channel that energy, for as above, so below. Channel that energy. Let it flow. Let it flow through you right now. I feel here that you can make magic happen. Your spirit is saying this is a time to work on manifesting whatever it is you wish to you desire to manifest at this time. You have the power, as the masters of the universe used to say. I have the power.
I know there's a song there, but I'm going to hold back.
Good, I hope so. So I can get through this at least, but channel your energy and direct it towards what you truly want right now. Spirit is saying, now is the time.
All right, so Andrea, the magician is number one. It represents the idea of things beginning. And of course, we see that figure 8 of energy swirling around them too. So it sort of is a mix of things here. We're talking about really a sense of renewal that comes when you are able to really cognize all the elements you have in place to manifest. And so from a traditional magical point of view, there are certain items you need or certain abilities you need. But from that general point of view, it's really just about mastery, self-mastery. It's about willpower mostly more than anything. That really, Spirit is saying to you, Andrea, that what you can dream of, you can conceive, but you have to kind of keep your attention on it. You have to be open to sort of being commanding in a way. You know, it's sort of like the Sorcerer's Apprentice cartoon in Fantasia with Mickey, you know, trying to command the forces and getting all out of bed. A lot of this is bravado that we need to have, whether we're a magical person or whether we're just trying to affect positive change in our lives. And so I see this as being sort of something for everyone too, that we all need to have this.
So, good luck with that. It's
All
awesome. We're on Mysterious Queen now, and it's your shuffle.
Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm sure that's important to you, so we're wishing you luck.
Oh, awesome. I hope so. Sounds like maybe now's the time. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed. I don't know. I have some real positive money vibes lately. My cards for the collective, the Oracle was very positive for money coming when needed, and then I got this hat yesterday after I had pulled and photographed those cards, which is funny. Go ahead.
Mysterious Queen, you're the Nine of Pentacles.
Reach up and grab some pentacles.
The Nine of Pentacles is here
I like
promoting the idea that you have a vibe around you, or it's coming to you, that says you can, you know, kind of chill for a moment and revel, or whatever that is, in the sense of what you have for you. And so whether or not you live in a big mansion and you're tending in your garden, or whether you just have a more adequate apartment, and you're working on designing, you know, things for the apartment. This is saying enjoy what you have, enjoy that sense of owning things and of being able to work with them.
Well, Mysterious Queen, I don't know. Are you looking for an apartment? I'm not sure. I know Andrea's looking for a place. But at any rate, this is time to feel at home with your home, with your surroundings, with what you've accomplished, and with what you have. This is a time to really value and appreciate your progress and what life has brought you so far, the positive things. Sure, we all have some challenges, we've all had some negatives, but this is to focus on that, to bring more of the same into your life. But also, you know, if we just accrue things, and if we struggle and we work so hard to get things, but we don't ever value and appreciate them and take time to enjoy, you know, the fruits of our labor, then what good is it? So Spirit is saying, enjoy this now. Take a break. Take a break and enjoy what you've surrounded yourself with.
Don't be driven, be dreamy about what you can enjoy.
Okay. I love it.
Well, you know me, I like to use alliterative things.
Wow, it's 11:02 and we are on Violet Lotus.
Isn't that wonderful?
Isn't that amazing?
No, you are.
I have failed on a number of occasions, taking too many people and we go into overtime, big time. But sometimes I know when the number is just right. But of course, you guys will never know when that's going to be. But it was just right this time. All All right, Violet, let's see what we have for you today. Life.
Hi, Bella Luna, and we're sorry, but we're actually in our overtime. We're not going to be able to take you as a reader today. We apologize for that. We've been here since 10 o'clock, and I have another job I have to move off to.
Yeah, we only do a single card message today. It is happy hour, so we can't take you today. We're sorry, we closed the list already. But come back tomorrow. You can ask any question tomorrow, and we'll be happy to get a reading, give you a reading, or you can just get a general message from us. You can even ask for a positive message tomorrow.
We're here tomorrow from 2 to 4, so it's a longer time period, and you can ask any question you want. So maybe we can see you tomorrow.
All right. So, for Violet Lotus, Violet.
Uh-oh.
Spirit has an important message for you right now. Unburden yourself. Release yourself from things that are oppressing either your spirit, your body, your mind. This is a time to declutter all that and realize, and you'll feel so much lighter. It seems like Spirit is saying you have done a lot in that regard already. Maybe you don't realize it yet, but you're close to the end of this journey. You're close to the end of this time of heaviness. And so keep at it. Spirit, the positive message here is you've done well so far. You don't have far to go. So don't give up now.
Violet, Spirit says you're leveling off. Spirit says or acknowledges the fact that things are starting to wind down in a way that represents your dealing with any burdens or situations, obligations in a better way. You're finding ways to get through those things you need to do, or to figure out where they really belong. Maybe these are things that don't really belong with you, but you've been carrying them a little bit. You're figuring out how to do that. There's still more work to go, but you are moving into, like I said, a leveling off, sort of like you're hitting a plateau, and things should become easier. Spirit wants you to know you're almost there, you're getting there, don't give up now.
She's doing her cord cutting, so awesome. I think this is a good sign,
Good for you.
Yeah, you're taking that baggage and you're going to drop them off the cliff.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. All right, Mr. O, let me pull a card for you. Although I pulled this one for Violet, I'll pull one for you right now.
That's fine.
Get the show done. And then we'll do a namaste blessing to close off the show.
Then I'll try to stuff food in my mouth, make a lunch, and get out.
Oh, lunch is easy peasy.
Oh, so is that an offer you'll make it for me?
Yeah.
What will you make me? Oh, it wasn't an offer. I knew that.
Look at this, Mr. O. It's a repeat card we just had. It's a 9 of Pentacles.
I'm calling in sick. I'm staying home to enjoy things.
I think what it's saying is...
My boss would really like that.
Appreciate the things of value in your life. Appreciate me.
I do.
Ah. Appreciate all the things you have accomplished. You have done so much. You deserve to retire, but hang on a little longer. The mortgage is almost paid. And you can truly enjoy the fruits of your labor. But honestly, this is saying, really, you have done a lot. You should be feeling very self-satisfied.
Enjoy the go. Someone did earlier.
That's funny.
Well, maybe they enjoyed it. I don't really know. I know I didn't enjoy having to deal with it.
Anyway, I think somebody has to go for a checkup. I do.
Well,
It's
I
not
hope we bring the
normal.
right one in. I think it would be better to talk to the vet and say, we don't know which one it is, but what do you think we should do?
Well, I think we're going to find out. I just have a feeling we're going to find out. It's getting now to the point where it might be revealed. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I can't even figure out when that happened.
No, I don't know either.
And I have a feeling it happened in a very short window of time when I was upstairs, and I don't know.
Banshee, you have the 5 of Cups.
It is disappointing that one of our cats might be under the weather.
Spirit wants you to realize that things are still able to happen. Things can happen in a good way, and that you should not dwell necessarily on what you feel you don't have, because the promise of what you still can have really will shine brighter for you.
You're right, Violet. I didn't want to say it. But at any rate, oh my, sometimes I do get pretty down on myself, and I've recognized that. Sometimes I get down, understandably in some ways. I'm not saying that I shouldn't get down on my health, because cancer's a tough pill to swallow. But, the thing is that there's light here. There's been a lot of light surrounding me that inspires me, that keeps me going. You all keep me going. I know that, there are times we all face things in our lives that are hard to handle. But, if we just look for the light, it's there. It's there. And we can make the adjustments and move on to brighter days, to live our best life possible. And I love that card. So. Nice.
Well, the thing with the cats really seems to be that none of them is presenting as ill. We can't tell that anyone doesn't really feel well. They're acting pretty much about the way they normally
But
act.
cats do. That's
Cats
the problem.
That's
You
true.
never know
It is hard
when
to-
a cat is really sick till it's really apparent, because they cover it up a lot. They try to be their normal selves. They still want to play. The card doesn't belong in here. Hold on. There. Okay. And so it's really tough. So that's why I want to try to figure it out before it gets to that stage where it's obvious. Okay, Mr. O, pull a card.
At nearly 11:11.
And we'll be done.
It's 11:11.
It is.
And I
11.
have pulled your blessed power.
Ooh. You are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be molded into any form. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a force of nature and a great blessing to this earth. So, don't allow this power to just remain, and these abstract potentials to remain a concept of a plan. Actually, bring it to life, bring it to life. Bring that potential to life. We have the power to create, and we don't use it as much as we should. Use it or lose it, as they say. All right, well, namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Have a wonderful week ahead. Have a happy week ahead. And enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.